Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Reggae Up Yourself with me, the Fuchaman, and people, as you can see us scream. We got one of the most prolific reggae artists in the world right now, Jah Garvey. I know this man from way back, way back, but I want you guys to get to know this artist as well. See? So Jah Garvey, good afternoon and welcome to the Reggae Up Yourself podcast.
Yeah, man. Greetings, man. Reggae Up Yourself, you know? Yeah,
Naturally.
man. Keeping it real and live. Yes, Zemra. You know it go. Little Zemi and little Racha.
Yes,
From up a Mickle box there. From Copen to Wallet to Islington. You know the thing, go. Yes, man. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We give thanks.
Give thanks. Yes, so Garvey, we're going to take the people them way back for a minute because you didn't only live in Middle Buxton in the countryside. You were actually, were you born in Kingston?
Yeah, I was born in Spanish Town Hospital.
Okay,
first capital. Yeah, Spanish Town is the capital of St. Catherine.
Yeah.
You know, Spanish Town is the first capital under the Spaniard colonial rule.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, so Spanish Town was like the main hub for Jamaica when the Spaniards came, and even with the introduction of slavery to the Western diaspora, you know.
Yes.
Until, you know, then after over time, you know, Jamaica gained independence, them moved the capital to Kingston, you know. So yeah, Spanish Town.
And that's where you spend most of your early years.
I spent most of my early years in actually growing up around the island.
Yeah.
You get me? Because it was at the age, I think, well, as I can remember, my mom saying to me about at the age of 3.
Yeah.
My dad took me and take me to the country, you know, because by then my little brother was born, and you get me?
Yes.
And then they got separated.
Yes.
Yeah, so he took me, say that he would raise me up himself, which in fact he left me with Sister May, you know?
with his mom.
Yeah, I'm gone again.
So him raising you mean his mom raising you after she raised him.
You know how it go. You know? As you know, say he himself have a whole heap of siblings.
Yes,
you
of
know,
course.
Growing up in a whole yard there. So
yes, of course.
Yeah, man. By then, man become man and on the road. I look them food. So
yes.
I do what I do for survival and for make sure so we stay maintained.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I actually spent my early years growing up around my grandmother and her husband.
Yes.
You know, where I learned my survival skills as a youth from them time there. You see it?
Right. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Me know if you dig Yamil, me know if you dig the Yamil them and all them thing there. You see it?
Yes.
So
yes,
man. Man.
You did return back to Kingston though.
Yeah, because after my grandmother ended up with a stroke.
Yes.
At a certain point in time. You know, she wasn't capable enough. Papa wasn't really a man who was stable in just out and about. You see me, I do him thing. As me say, well, you know, a real hustler, you see it?
Yeah.
So he might do him thing.
Yes.
But from a younger age, as me say, getting the experience of knowing how to do things for yourself, you know. So yeah, eventually when grandmother get ill, my mom had no choice but to come for me.
Yes.
You get me? Because, you know, even though there was a whole heap of family, you know the thing structure. There was a whole heap of family around who would have, you know, played their part. But mom decided to come for me, you know, and because it was just after, I think it was about 85 when we leave Batampan.
Yes.
Early,
Yes.
Basic school and start Brownstone Primary, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So my mom came for me Take me to we went to live. She was living in a community called Central Village.
Okay.
Yeah, originally known as Tumblepen, because if you notice the names of the communities in Spanish Town, it's mainly a lot of pen through the De La Pena, which is mainly of Spanish origin. You get me?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why Spanish Town was originally known as San Diego de la Vega.
Yeah, okay.
So it still keep a lot of the original traditional names from the Spanish colonial takeover. Yeah.
Yes. I heard Chronic singing about that time De La Vega.
Yes, man. Even Loot and Fire, you know, Wolipa youth, man.
Yeah, man. Loot and Fire told me that as well, that is from Old Capital.
Yes, man. Wolipa youth, you know.
Okay. So going back into Kingston, at what stage did you start, you know, getting into the music business?
Well, the music was always
music.
The music was always with me, because from the day, I remember the day when I get the 10 cent, I'm going to Alti shop. Remember, I have the jukebox in there.
Jukebox,
yeah. And randomly, I drop my 1 10 cent in there where I could have go buy even one bulla cake and go get a pear from half of one of the tree. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I drop my 10 cent in the jukebox. Yes. And it was Bob Marley, Buffalo Soldier. I just randomly, you see me? Because I never know. I see this thing here, and this thing I play music.
Yes.
And Bob Marley, Buffalo Soldier come up, and it looked nice. You see the little thing just, the thing spin, the record on the thing them spin, and you see the arm pick out a record and it take it out and lay it down on the turntable. Yo.
Yeah.
It was a joy.
Yeah, you know? Buffalo Soldier, the first song you ever play. And
so just from then, you know what age we are talking about.
Of course.
Very young.
Of course, I remember two jukebox down at Alti shop and up at Tyson shop up the street close to your grandmother's house.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
so actually, but then all of that happened, and then it was your time. You had that love for music. But then at what stage did you actually think, you know what, I feel like I should be or could be writing or making up my own songs and start doing that?
Well, going to school, you know, normally we would beat the decks and sing other people's songs. You know?
Of course.
Yeah, we would sing a lot of other songs, especially, you know, the American soul music, R&B music have a great impact on our culture. True, you know what I say?
Yes.
So we would always be singing, and then it's even easier when you hear Jamaican artists them singing those songs and records, because it makes it easier for you to understand.
That's true. And the notes used to be not as high or long. You know?
Not as high, with the one drop, the reggae feel to it. So you know, you can relate to it. You get me?
Yes, it's like it break the music, break the note down in syllables, if you like.
Yes, that's it. So you know, going to school, we beat the decks, we sing songs, you know. You form a little groups, you get me? And this was, we did that right from primary school all the way up to secondary school, you get me?
Yes. So did you have a name for that group that you formed, that first group you formed in school?
No, it's just me and my brethren, them a vibe, you know, because you don't know, it's many talents in our school.
Of course.
And, you know, you might be in a school where you got at least 6 or 7 DJs and singer, you have the choir and all different things go on. So you know, I was blessed to be around a youth like Renegade, who is my classmate. He's residing in America now.
Yes.
You know, very talented youth.
Yeah, man.
You see me?
Yeah.
So when going to St. Diego High School, that's when we really realized we really talented and we have a gift, you know, of attracting audience.
Yes.
You get me? Yeah, because like our classroom was the spot. You get me?
Was he one of those schoolboy that because you could sing, the girls them kind of lead them towards the direction?
Yeah.
Because schoolgirls like the singers and things and people who other people admire.
Well, that was a part of it, you know. Plus, you know, we had the athletics, we had the track and field, and I play football. So
yeah,
you get me? It's just
girls
part of
gravitate to
it's just part, it's just part and parcel of the growth at the growth, you know?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. So
it's true.
yeah, man.
So can you remember the very first song that you actually wrote?
First song I actually wrote. Wow. Like that song was back then in the early 90s when I actually started writing my own music.
Yes.
It was Bounty Killer's voice I heard on
yes.
YURI FM.
Yes.
When the tune with him, I think it was Anthony Red Rose and Bounty Killer, Intimate, that song there.
Yeah.
You get this? That's why today, even though I might never meet Bounty Killer before, you know, might never know who I am, but
yes,
hearing that voice at that time and oh, you must flow the lyrics them.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yes, yes.
I say, yeah, that youth is an inspiration to many, you know. Okay. You see me? So actually the first song I write was actually based upon one of his melody. Yes. You know? Yeah. It was back then it was wifey and matey, you know, and me I say, yeah. I say, walking down the road, you see your matey, you're proving all tear up shows. You're not alone. You say.
Yeah, man, go on. Give me some more. Can you remember?
Well, I don't remember much of the lyrics. To all, yes, I say that.
Okay,
but,
yes.
Yeah, remember the ear because,
yes,
you know, back then, a lot of the music was influenced by other melodies from other music. You get me?
I think most people growing back up in the 90s at that point that was singer, reggae singer or dancehall MC. Most people want to sound like Bounty Killer or Beanie Man, you know, and the people who sing want to sound like Sanchez or
yeah.
You know?
But I mean like as I said, dancehall and reggae music really, apart from the real creators, it's music and it mainly generated from other people ear or sound, like other people melodies. You get me? Yeah. Like even I was watching Beanie Man in an interview, and he was actually I was listening to him speaking to David Radigan. In an interview, and he was telling the music that influenced you, that you can now write music in those melodies, but totally different from word for word. You get me?
Yes, of course. So
it's just using other melodies to make songs. It shows it's also creativity because it shows that
it is.
You know?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. You know, you can use the melody or the same beat and make the song your own, you know?
Yes,
well. I think that is a great craft. I think one of the person who I think two people who I think mastered that was Sanchez and Ghost in particular. Because I remember when I was a kid, I used to hear Ghost singing a lot of songs, and I thought it was his song, and then I found out it was Celine Dion, and it was that other person, you know what I mean? And I think singing melody as well. Singing melody was so I think those three people I remember.
You got the artists that actually do the actual covers. Yes. You know, like copy the song word for word, but as I'm saying, like using the melody and putting your own twist to it.
Yes.
You know, shows a different level of mindset. You get me?
Naturally, yes, of course.
Yeah, but great singers sing great. Well, not saying that great singers do sing other people's songs, because
of course
you get what I'm saying. Yeah,
many people, Whitney Houston, Dolly Parton, all of them, they all do covers. So no one is really above covers, because music is music, and if the music is
music, you get me. Yeah,
and if it's good, it is good.
Naturally.
So, okay, so let's move along a bit to the recording process then, actually, of recording a song and going in studio and recording. How was that? Did you record any songs while you were still living in Jamaica?
Yeah, I record. I went to Kingston Music. Me and my brethren them was doing a project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but nothing never become of it still, you know, because you know we are poor youth in the street. I do whatever we have to do for stay above it. Yeah. To stay above.
Yes.
To live. So yeah, man. I went to Kingston Music. It was me and my mentors, the guys who I actually learned the craft, who helped me to develop my craft in making music. You get me?
So who were some of those guys?
A brethren called Chill Out, you know, Bingy Moses. Those are my elders, you know. Super Culture, you get me?
Yeah.
Fire Marcus. And enough more soldier, you know, because I used to be around watching Ronnie Tweet and Lucian and them doing them thing.
Okay.
As we are all from the same community, you get me?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Gregory Peck.
Yeah.
Gregory Peck lived on a big lane down there, so you get me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Some legend was right there in the community.
Yeah, man. You see me, you like man like Katarankin and them man there.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, Shadow Man.
See,
you know?
So you didn't have to look. You didn't have to look very far to find
never have to look very far. You see me, Penny Irie, round a First Avenue there, so and Black Man, Liquor Robert. You see me, I say, you have the great, me sing a name, man. Time is so serious.
Oh yes, I know that song. Serious, contemporary, and dangerous.
Yeah, you get me.
Yeah, so I don't remember what it is, but I remember this song. It was a very big song.
Yeah, Wally Great.
Yes.
Wally Dizzy Dust. You see me? Some great artists. Me get the experience if we grow up and see them. And put in them work. You get me?
Yes. So what year roughly are we talking about? When
we are talking about early 90s. Early 90s come all the way up to 2000.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. So within that time there living in Spanish Town, there's no secret that there's can be a very serious place when it comes to like violence and crime and things like that. What was it like for you growing up within those places?
Well, we are youth growing up, we grow wild and free. You know, we never really, if things are going, but on a few business.
Yeah.
People it wasn't our concern. Yeah, it wasn't our concern, you know.
Yes, for true.
You get me? Because those are things that is much bigger than us. Okay, you know. Yeah. So we grew up in the garrison, yes.
Yeah.
But as my mother always tell me, say you can come from the ghetto, but you don't really have to accept the way of the ghetto. True. You know. That's true. Yeah. So whatever, every man have a choice.
Of course, that's very wise.
You get me? Yeah. So yeah, man, we see things and see I know and not talk. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you been going to studio with these guys, meet a lot of guys, been influenced by a lot of very giant artists, and then at some point you migrated.
Yeah, so it was actually in 2001 I get the opportunity to come to England. I was was on a small tour.
Okay.
Funded by the Bob Marley Foundation.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I came with quite a few artists, you know.
Yes.
But then our leader was a very giant in our music, a very giant producer and artist in our music, great Bunny Lai. You know? Yeah.
Bunny Lai?
So, yeah, Bunny Lai.
Oh, that's a legend.
Yeah. A legend, you know what I say?
Of course.
A foundation, a column in our music.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
So yeah, he gave me the opportunity to travel here, and the rest was history, you know.
Yes, man, for real.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
what was it like actually coming from Jamaica, where it probably wasn't as easy to have studio access, and especially where a lot of the mainstream producers was, because I heard a lot of stories that artists talk about, you know, not being able to go into recording studio.
We walk off. Enough shows in, we walk off, you know. Whole heap of shows in a hot kill some city.
Yeah.
You hear me say? Yeah, cause no tree no dead if no tree no be a building you see around, you know. Tree no dead if shade under. So we there from when we there from down a Yuchaman promotion, more time we there up a Mona. You see me I say sometimes we there up a Jaro, sometimes we there up a Exodus just around the corner up there. So you see me I say sometimes we there a Litter down a half a tree road. You see it?
Yeah.
Sometimes we there outside a mixing lab, sometimes we there outside arrows down a anchor way down a Windward Road. You see it? So yeah, man, we just chat from ends to ends, and I try to, you know, I put back then. I try to get a look in.
Is that in one of your songs I heard you say you put your shoulders to the wheel?
Yeah, man, the wheel can't turn, so you're out there, you know.
Yes. So, but then things change. Let's say dramatically for you as the years pass, because then you end up with your own studio, big nice studio, Dada Rassi studio, running production and everything
because
going.
It was a vision. It was a vision, because if no one will do it for us, then we'll have to do it for ourselves.
That's true.
You get me? Yeah. So we always have aim and objective. We always have aim, you know, and have an objective. Because as we say, if no one ever do it for you, you have to do it for yourself.
That's true.
Because
that's true.
A lot of people only see the success, but they're not gonna see the hard work I put in.
Are not willing to put in the work either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
how did you find the reggae music scene upon your arrival in the UK?
It was a joy, because when I get the music, I get to hear my music them from back home. You know, the culture was still alive, because you have the underground radio station them.
Yes.
And you have the clubs them. You get me?
What about your own opportunity though to continue?
My opportunity, because now me start to see the setting. I start to see the settings and see that the work is far and wide, you know. So now I can actually network with people who are in this area, who are doing it. I can make my songs. I know who to carry it to take it to, and you know, ask for some promotion. You get me?
So it was a positive move. Would you say it's a positive move all around?
Yes, great strength.
Yeah. Let's talk about you working musical relationship with Yaman Banana Records.
Yeah. Well, YURI. YURI came about. It was Stephen who introduced YURI to us.
Yes.
And this was about 2013, after the breakdown of communication and operation with the guys I used to work with before.
Okay.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So YURI come about. I decided to, because as I said, we have to have the studio. Without the studio, then it's a waste of time. You get me?
It's true, yes. It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
We establish a location
Yes.
And, you know, get things up on track. And, you know, at the same time, we got introduced to YURI, and the rest was history. YURI, and it was Dan Ums.
Yeah, man, Danny Ums, big up Danny Ums.
Yeah, Danny Ums, you know,
big
Danny
producer,
Ums.
yes.
Blessings to him every time.
Yes, man.
You know, yeah, so, yeah, YURI and Dan started out. Then Dan decided to venture out. YURI carry on with the mission, and you know, the rest is history. You know, they came up with their label. You know,
yes,
we've got our thing going. So yeah, we've got our thing going. So yeah, you know, we just continue working together. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, it's just strength. We strengthen each other,
it
brother.
is because I know you know, I've heard like many hit songs, and I'm going to put you on the spot and get you to do. I got two in particular that I'm looking for a cappella for, but the first one is this song that is on YouTube right now. I've seen the video a few times, and the song I think so much people can relate to it. Is a song called Brand New Day.
Yeah, the Brand New Day song, you know, came about. That Brand New Day song came about a bridge of great artist, brother of mine.
Yes.
Gave me a rhythm and recorded the song, but the song wasn't in the right key. For some reason, I couldn't fit the song on that rhythm. So YURI decided to make a beat, you know, that would more suit the melody and you know, the message. Yeah. And that's how Brand New Day come about. Yeah, so yeah, the song just came about through the working. The work is just working, you know.
Yes, yes.
And as you know, say through hard work, you will gain success. So me find the words. Me say, no ask me why me work so hard, why me don't stay home on me yard. From me I youth I grow me face life hard. Me now want me pit me them starve. It's a brand new day, yes, it's another working time. I'm on the grind, I'll be earning mine. Yes, no care about bad mind, no day, no time. Say it's a brand new day, yes, it's another working time. I'm on the grind, I'll be earning mine. No care about bad mind, no day, no time. Now put your shoulder to the wheel when me say the wheel can't turn. Enough no want work, but them want earn. Enough not attain knowledge, that's why them not learning. Up ton bait fi fish like ground worm. Now figure to mama tell me, nothing good in a life no come easy. That's anything you want in a life, through hard work you can. Reggae up and say a brand new day. It's another working time. You know it.
Man, it's a big tune, man. It's a big tune.
Yes,
I love that tune, you know what I mean? It's a tune. It's like one of my favorite tune of yours.
Yes, man. Give thanks, you know.
So basically, what's going on right now? How are you coping with the lockdown and unable to go and perform and things like that?
Well, you know, say I'm a frontline worker, and I say, you know, I'm there road every day still.
True.
You get me? Because whereas the music is not guaranteed, we just do it out of love.
Naturally.
Yeah.
But still like to go and perform on stage. That's what I'm talking about.
Naturally. As you know, we cover many grounds already.
True.
You get me? So and I like say people know where Jah Garvey I do, and people know where Fuchaman I do. You see me?
True.
Yeah, plus enough more youth where they I do them thing. You see me I say?
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, it's just we in our crisis time, and you know, we see all the things set, so we have to just apply ourselves, you know.
Yeah, man,
uphold and roll. Uphold and roll are the other, you know, divide and roll, you know.
Uphold and roll.
Uphold and roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
I hear you.
Yes, man.
So Garvey, the next tune I want to talk to you about, because I remember doing a show with you and that tune there, like you have to keep pulling it up and play it back, because I think like yet again it's a song that everyone can relate to. Like I saw that video on Reggaeville and I got to watch it a few times. The lyrics is, I mean, like this tune called, is it called Business or Fooey Business?
Fooey Business and a people business, you know?
All right,
business,
yo,
man.
brother. Yeah, this stage is yours, because this is a top tune for me right now. This is a tune that 2020.
Jah Garvey again. I say them not care. But we know. Them fi know. Ayaga yo. Reggae Up Yourself podcast. Watch ya now. Fuchaman I say, we no business. We no business with people business. People business I couldn't feel with business. So we are going pray for we want a business. We no business. We no business with people business. People business I couldn't feel with business. So we are going pray the most high business. Mix up and drama and fi we business. But fi plant yam and banana that a fi we business. Pan scale a la pan corner and a fi we business. From a righteousness and progress that a fi we business. Fi make reggae music that a fi we business. Some Marcus prophecy that a fi we business. Emmanuel blessing orderly gifted. Still I see I teachings that a fi we business. Bunway colonization that a fi we business. Then go chant for liberation that a fi we business. For the humble and the meek cause that a fi we business. Uplift every woman business that we business. After the nation damnation cause that a fi we business. Rasta affairs that a fi we business. But eagle dragon and beer cause that a fi we business. Then go chant na ya bingy that a fi we business. That to get ourselves around here. This Western Hemisphere. My people best be prepared, because war is about to be declared. See the wicked them getting in gear with brutality, turmoil, and despair. Meanwhile, people are living in fear. I saw them mock when them a go, and when them a forward, I saw them jeer. Who have ears to hear, let them hear. Who can hear, who feel must be there. So much songs them get and still not here. Enough things are going on, we still unaware. So prepare to feel if you feel to prepare. The Gideon I get hot, you know, if you can't take it stand clear, because
we no business.
You know the thing,
Business
yes,
with
man.
people business.
Naturally, you know?
Big tune.
Yes,
Big tune, brother. Yes, man, the tune, a big tune, solid as a rock. Yeah, man.
Great work.
Yes, Garvey.
Great work.
Garvey, where can people find Jah Garvey? I know, and I know a lot of people know, but for those who don't know, where can they find Jah Garvey?
Well, the name not change. JAHGARVEY. It not change. So any search engine, just type in Jah Garvey.
Amazon, Spotify, YouTube.
Just type in
Instagram,
Garvey.
Facebook.
Type in Jah Garvey. Yes, how the thing go. Yeah, man. Instagram, Jah.Garvey one. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You link me up on the IG. Yes, as me say, Jah.Garvey one. Facebook, Jah Garvey. You don't know it go. Twitter, the same thing. The whole works, you know?
Yes, I.
Jah
Garvey.
Yes, Fucha.
As always, it's a joy and a pleasure. And I want to wish you all of the success in the world as you continue pursuing your music career and spreading the positive vibes with the world. See?
Likewise, my brother.
More love,
likewise,
more life. See?
Yeah, man. Give a thanks, man. Blessed. You know, all Reggae Up Yourself podcast fans, you don't know. Just keep hitting that button, you know, subscribe, like, and share. Support the youth. You see?
You heard that?
Yeah, my brother Zemi are doing thing. Mad.
Blessed love, my brother.
The future man to the universe.
Jah Garvey.
Podcast.
We're no business. We're no business with people business.
Yes, man, we're no business with them. Let them do them thing.
Yes, Rasta.
Yeah.
Give thanks for
brother.
Blessed love.
Yeah, man.